I'm afraid of so many people, but you know, I think our film deserves this opportunity. I believe a lot in our cinema, and our film is a movie for the audience. So, you want to make a film for an audience? Pues here is the audience, you know? Well, you know, I think when we were reading the previous novel from Panos Karnezis, The Birthday Party, the mansion, when all the story happens in 24 hours, more or less, in a unique location, pues the producer, Giorgos Karnavas, and myself, he was totally decided to make the film in Corfu, because it's a wonderful nature there, it's like a jungle, and also there are a lot of unique, very beautiful houses. We wanted also to have like a mansion with this patina of time, not to have like a new rich man trying to show off all his power. No, it was with more good taste, so the house sometimes has this patina of time. And I like a lot the contrast between this claustrophobic cage feeling of the family, the father over the daughter, and all the people trying to sell things each other in the party, but surrounded by this beautiful nature. So this was for me the beautiful contrast of the setting. With Karnavas, this is the producer, but also his screenwriter, he was also suggesting a lot of themes because we were trying together to say something with the songs. For example, with the Eric Burdon themes, I like to feel that it's my life and I do what I want. It's like it's their chorus. All these people, they are saying "Viva la libertad, viva el dinero." They, in a very ill way, they think in a very selfish way, but they are defending their freedom of doing whatever they want. Nothing good. But these kind of songs were also being like a chorus, an hymn of their casta somehow. Yes, I think this is the real power, I suppose, because of these secondary characters that are very close to the real powerful people. So they have their agendas, they have their contacts, and they're trying to move their business in a secondary level, but I think a lot of things are decided in this kind of parties and encounters in a very natural way. I like to think that when these people are trying to decide future of another countries and managing, for example, in our film, they are talking about the Sahara and the possible independence and the Morocco situation in the Sahara Desert with Spain. Bueno, pues they are managing and they are talking about the mines, the airports, the harbors, to try to make their business. And I think that for Marcos Timoleon, his character, and he's the main character of the film, this kind of being cruel but charming, very nice, beautiful, but suffering also with his personal agenda, because what he's going to do in the film, or what he's planning to do during the film, he's like somehow self-obligation to do that, and I think he's suffering a lot because of that. And all this mix of feelings, I think Willem is, well, what can I say of this, such a big man. He's wonderful. The father, Marcos Timoleon, he really loves his children and the daughter. But with his love, in his way of understanding life, he's destroying her. It's horrible. But he's taking all the space around her and he's controlling totally her destiny. And bueno, this is terrible. It's not a question of being rich. You can be also poor and you can be a bastard with your children, trying to convince them and to force their way and their path. And I wanted to show this bad atmosphere of parenting, to have like, whoa, your father is over you all the time and controlling everything. But they love each other, in a horrible way, but they love each other. I hope so much that they will enjoy the film, that they will suffer, but also they will have a good time with our movie. Nada, soy Miguel Ángel, el director de Birthday Party, y espero que guste mucho el Locarno, y estoy encantadísimo de estar aquí. Muchísimas gracias.